All right.
All right. Hey. It's West Coast Wednesday, and welcome to Girlchatsports with Mo and Mel. We
I
are
know.
here.
Get
It's been a
together.
long, long week, I swear.
Shoot. It is a long week. It's crazy. Get my
It's
life right
been
now.
forever. Get your life. No Jamba Juice today?
No Jamba. I switched it up to Starbucks. I usually do
Dang,
the
look at
I usually do the
that.
Jamba on a smoothie, but it's too hot for that. The
It's way
Starbucks
too
is
hot.
perfect.
It's way too hot. We're hitting
It's way too hot
111,
for
I
the
think,
Jamba Juice.
tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah,
So
it's too hot for
please
this.
beware.
Too hot for the thickness of a smoothie this weather. You need something just ice cold, fruity tea, beverage, whatever.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. What's up, Maurice? How's the DC out there? Hey, here's the deal. DC East Coasters got to watch the ESPYs, okay? We have yet to see them because apparently if you live on the West Coast where they're actually being taped or filmed live, you can't watch them live here.
Yeah, like I can only
I'm
see
hot about it.
clips.
I'm hot about it because I'm getting all these notifications and seeing pics about what Russell and Sierra are wearing and the different award. Listen, I just don't understand.
I already saw the
I,
Steph Curry joke.
I even do ESPN Plus, can't access it. Like I pay for ESPN Plus, but I can't watch the ESPYS when they're live. Like I'm pretty hot about it. I've been hot about it. So the ESPYS, hopefully, if you're not on the West Coast, you may have already started watching the ESPYS. They start at 5:00 Pacific time. If you're here on the West Coast, we can't watch them. They don't go on TV until 8. I just don't even. I can't even. I don't know. I'm just upset about it.
Yeah, I don't even care. I saw a clip of Steph Curry's joke about the Lakers and all of that. So he's the MC for the night. I mean, it's what it is. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, he talked about LeBron. Had LeBron, hosted after he lost, whereas he is hosting after he won. Blah blah
And they made a
blah.
joke about the old hits and that Mutombo's gonna come in and say no, no, no to a 10-day or whatever for the Lakers. Like, it's a great joke. Felt flat on the audience. They took an L, but I got what he was saying.
I'm just interested to see kind of how it goes for him. But
I don't know if old girl's not gonna be a player. She's player of the year. And
well,
she's
she
not there.
isn't. She isn't. She was
didn't
up
get it.
for. She was
She
up
was up for
for
the
it.
nom.
We'll get to that in our girl. Well, let's just do our girl power now, then, since we're on
do
the
it now.
topic. Yeah. So obviously, our girl power this week is going to Miss Aaliyah Boston. Of course, you may remember her. She helped win the South Carolina's women's basketball's NCAA championship this year for their second time. She was also the Naismith Player of the Year. She was nominated at the ESPYs for the best collegiate athlete in women's sports, but was not invited to the ESPYs originally.
That's
due to, of course, social media backlash and people, really, I guess there was a handful of women in sports that were nominated for different categories that didn't get invited. ESPN was saying that it's because of the smaller venue. They moved to a smaller venue and that they didn't have all those things and that it was an oversight or mistake, blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's a 50-year anniversary of Title IX. And this is how you're treating women in sports. Whether she won it or not, why aren't these women that are nominated? That's like for the Academy Awards, the Oscars. You're going to invite people only if you think they're going to win. No, you're going to invite all of the nominees.
Yeah, and they make the option if they decide to go.
So she had a post after she was invited, post not being invited, she declined, which is why she gets our girl power, because she kept to hers. She had this long response. She said, I'm used to this. It's just another moment where the disrespect and erasure of Black women is brushed off as a mistake or an oversight. Another excuse for why our milestones and accomplishments aren't a priority this time, even now, 50 years after Title IX. So the woman who won is Jocelyn Alo, I think. She's the Oklahoma Sooner softball player. She won, but again, I guess the category itself was not going to be on TV or be on the awards show.
So they weren't even going to highlight the category at all either?
But the category was highlighted last year. There's numerous categories that don't need to be highlighted, but you would think the women's collegiate athlete of the year, the men's collegiate athlete of the year, just like the woman, player of the year, women's athlete of the year, all those get mentioned.
So why are we watching this then? Because I'm not watching.
I know. I just want to see.
It's sports. That's fine. They can miss me with all that.
I know.
That's fine. That's what they do, though, and this is why we're speaking out and saying the thing for women. And if you can't stand up for this kind of stuff, why give them ratings on some? I'm sick of that too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very.
So why am I going to sit up and watch that? I don't care.
I hear you. No, I know.
I really don't care.
I shouldn't be.
Yeah, you're a scab right now. You need to stand with the women.
I know. I just get hooked into some sports stuff, but yes, I know.
Watch that Derek Jeter documentary or something instead.
Yeah. A Derek Jeter documentary. There's a Dick Vitale documentary. There's everything.
Watch The Old Man right now. Catch up on Hulu.
That show. I've been on Apple TV. They got some new shows coming out.
That Old Man is so freaking good.
I am gonna get on that though.
Yeah, you have to. It's so fire.
I will.
But anyway, I digress. I'm not watching it. Come on.
Okay. I know.
Reproductive rights taken away. You're not going to air women accomplishing things on TV. I mean, when does it end?
It doesn't, unfortunately, because that's just
so I'm good.
How these people be. You sent me something today. Now that's a hot topic, but I was intrigued. And I need to understand more. Did you dig any more into this at all?
I did.
So just to bring everybody up to speed, apparently on Friday, Knott's Berry Farm in California decided to close early because there was a number of teenagers that had some behavioral issues and altercations that were being involved on Friday night. The update as of yesterday or today was that they now will require chaperones starting on Friday the 22nd on all Friday and Saturday nights at Knott's Berry Farm. I had no idea that there were kids that weren't being chaperoned anyway, but
no, these are teenagers.
Tell me more about this.
No, because you're not on TikTok and I am, and sometimes they show clips on Instagram too. But these kids have been fighting all summer. People have been fighting at Knott's Berry Farm for the longest time. There's all kinds of different types of brawls. It's all teenagers. It's some adults fighting in the lines. I mean, it's just getting out of control to the point where they've coined it Knott's Ghetto Farm because it's just getting really outrageous. And I mean, I understand that, your season tickets are only $162. So anybody can go. But now that these kids are out of school, they've got this, and that's a season pass. So if you have a season pass for $162, you're up there every weekend clowning and acting a donkey. So pretty much they never said what the age was for chaperones. Like I dug into LA News Network, nothing. They just showed the statements from Knott's Berry Farm. But it's getting bad at these amusement parks. We already saw the incident with the Sesame Place. The two girls getting dismissed.
Right. That was terrible.
That's awful. And
then with the BS reply they had too was just.
Yeah, it's bogus. And there's other incidents. Like Twitter community is on fire because they're showing other incidents of people going to Sesame Place doing this. But now you're on the West Coast with this Knott's Berry Farm, which I love that place. But I had to step back and realize it was 20 years ago when I went. So I guess things are different now because I was like, I always want to go to Knott's Berry Farm, eat that fried chicken, get some of the jam, the funnel cakes, all that good stuff I remember as a kid.
You can get those at a local carnival or something.
I could, but it's the fried chicken for me over at Knott's Berry Farm. I just thought, I could do something, different. Then they got Knott's Scary Farm and with COVID and everything, they shut parks down, but now they opened them up and people are just acting a fool out there. So these kids been fighting. And I guess that brought that real
California Adventure. They still open because they're the ones that if you got to be 21 and over, or I think they actually have alcohol there that you can drink.
Yeah, I think that's the one. But Disney's so pricey, $265 a ticket, and now if you have a 3-year-old, they have to pay too.
Oh no!
Remember, it used to be so now it's $2.
Hey Heather, hey
Heather,
kids.
That Knott's Berry Farm thing is getting real. I didn't know they were fighting.
Do we know what the age limit is that you need a chaperone though? Is it
that's
like
what I'm trying to look at? They never said. They never disclosed.
That's just so crazy. I couldn't understand.
But I thought you knew. I just thought it was hysterical because it popped up. I said, "See, now they put the foot down."
Idea.
They've been fighting all summer.
So for all those families that are still trying to go on, summer vacations, you might not want to go to Knott's Berry Farm on a Friday or Saturday.
Jeez. That's why Disneyland is so much. They kip out the riffraff, I guess.
Oh my God.
$275 a ticket. No wonder.
Speaking of the riffraff, and so let's get into some Jugadores Locos, because we actually have a few this week, which is not surprising, but sometimes, there's a little more than others.
Right.
This week, Leonard Fournette, who had just signed, a 3-year, $20 million deal with the Bucks, didn't participate in the OTAs, but came to the mandatory mini camp at 30 pounds overweight. So he came in at 260. This is a picture of him at 260. He was at 228 during 2021. Needless to say, the Bucks coaches were not pleased. He did have some firing back on Twitter, saying that it was 320 or it was 345 or something, that it wasn't 260. But then he posted some pictures of him working out, and that he was, working on the weight, because season doesn't start yet, so he has some time to get down. But it's going to be a crash diet.
I mean, come on. You're one of the top running backs in the country. Why would you show up to camp like that? Just the disrespect of it all. Why would you show up 30 pounds overweight?
Or he's going to be the new face of Weight Watchers.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. Like, come on. Why would you show? They should be mad. I'd be mad too.
And to not go to OTA. So he skipped out on the non-mandatory camp, where he probably should have been, to start losing that weight to begin with.
The thing of it is you're the top, like I said, you're the top running back in the league. You should have showed up to camp fit and fine, like for real. What do you have nothing else ready to do in your summers but work out? I mean, and how hard is that?
Pandemic. He lives in Florida. Like, come on, everything's open. Gyms are open, everything. You got a personal trainer. You're getting $21 million deal.
You've been eating and laying on your butt is basically what they're saying. It's just a smack in the face. You're going to show up 30 pounds overweight.
I think it was Shannon Sharp called him Leonard Baguette.
Yeah, he is looking like a baguette. Shoot. That's no excuse. That's like Zion being overweight off season. Like, that should be in their contract. They got to keep their weight going. I mean, if that's all you got to do, and you got a personal chef and everything, there should be no excuse for you to gain 30 pounds like that.
There's none.
And if Brady had fired back and said something, I swear to God, he probably would have dropped that weight so instantly. He would have been on any Dick Gregory diet or anything he would have done to lose that weight as soon as Tom Brady says something.
Why isn't he on the TB12 method or the TB12, whatever his thing is?
I'm sure he got a call from TV. I'm sure he got a call.
I mean,
he's like, get on Dick Gregory, do whatever you got to do, but you need to lose this weight. You can't be showing up to camp like this. Like, come on.
So we've got some issues in Texas, and it's not just their, Republican state of mind and affairs and laws and regulations, but there are some men and young men getting in trouble in there. So, the first one here is Darius Anderson. So he has yet to play in the NFL in a game, but he was picked up by the Texans for a future contract in January this year. He was charged with burglary after forcing his way into his ex-girlfriend's home on Friday in Houston. Per her, she said that she had come home from getting coffee at 7 a.m., which, I mean, I guess. I know people that leave the house in the morning and come back with coffee, but I still don't understand that. Anyways.
I mean, she could have gone running or something. Who knows?
Whatever. Came back, saw his car in front of the garage, didn't want to get out. So she drove around 15 minutes, came back. He was still there. So she got out. He got out. She claims he forced his way inside and tried to assault her. He refused to leave. She had grabbed a gun that she had there so that he couldn't access it, ran upstairs, locked herself in the bathroom, and then called 911, which is when he decided to leave. But she did say that he had been staying with her despite breaking up over 2 months ago.
So what was the problem with him coming in there?
But she said he didn't have a key. So the guy is sitting outside the house. He doesn't have a key, but he's been staying with you for 2 months. So wouldn't he be there waiting for you to open the door?
I guess if he didn't have a key, he assumed she probably was home already. And
or he got out when she got, because I don't know, maybe he was mad, maybe she had been doing something. I don't know what the case may be. Anyways,
5 a.m. It's Houston, it's humid out. I used to go walk at 5 a.m. just because the weather temperature was, you know what I mean? Sure. You don't know where she went. She probably went to the gym. Whoever, it's her place. If he's waiting for her, he got impatient because it's humid and hot. I mean, the summer, people are losing their minds right now during the summer. So I don't know.
Well, he lost it. And per her,
Clearly.
He lost it. And so he was charged with burglary. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah. The other one, we've got a Texas A&M leading receiver. So this guy is the leading receiver from Texas A&M Aggies last year. He was arrested this morning, which is a day before SEC Media Day. it's tomorrow. He was supposed to leave with 3 other players to go to Atlanta for SEC Media Day, which he's no longer doing. He was charged with a DWI, unlawful carrying of a weapon, which was loaded, and a possession of marijuana, which seemed to be a joint. He was suspended by Texas A&M, won't be attending Media Day. He was stopped for speeding at 2:15 in the morning near campus with a loaded handgun and the joint, of course. He was captain of last year's team, so this is not captain behavior, I would think.
No.
He is also the second Aggie to run into trouble during this offseason, the first being Demon Demas, who is no longer on the team after he was arrested and charged with assaulting his girlfriend in March.
Oh my God.
Is there something in the water there? Is it the humidity that I don't know? What's happening in Texas?
I feel like Texas. It's summertime madness. Summertime madness.
I mean, and the captain of the team, and this is what you're doing. What kind of example is that? What NFL team wants to pick you up because of that? Listen.
I mean, it sounds almost like typical NFL behavior, honestly, but still.
I know. You don't want to start that off ahead of time. But then we got the update on Miles Bridges. So his court was this morning. He pled not guilty to 3 counts of DV during court today in LA. He returns to court August 19th. He was the leading scorer for the Hornets last season. So this should be interesting what happens to him.
Yeah.
If anything, or if something, and what would happen to the Hornets. Los Jugadores Locos. You just, there's no other way to explain it.
You got to talk about the one, shout out to Edith too for posting at the AllStar.
Oh, yeah.
With
fans.
The guy.
Jugadores fans.
Yeah.
For sure. I didn't have that one down, but there was an adult. And I saw this even during Pro Bowl when I went and got I'm not crashing kids to get my jersey signed, but I laid my jersey out there and when Russ came around and got it. But there was a guy at the All-Star game who literally was trying to get autographs during, I think must have been when they were coming in all dressed up. And he was like literally pushing his way through kids, elbowed one. One of the kids elbowed him back and he kept on trying to push and shove. And it's like, I just hope no one signed his stuff, like period.
I think the kid should have turned on him and started whooping his butt. There was a whole bunch of kids in that little group. They should have just turned on him.
They could just ganged up on him.
Should have turned on him and just jumped him.
I mean, they should. It was just terrible. Like, and the thing is that you see all these adults, and I saw it. We'll get to the Battle for Vegas later. We see all these adults trying to get all these signatures, knowing probably like 80% of them aren't keeping these items. Maybe some are, but most of them are trying to resell them, put them on eBay, make some money. These kids are trying to get an autograph to keep, put it up in glass, put it in their bedroom, blase.
I mean, and they were Dodger fans too, which I was even more upset about. Like we're hosting this thing and the kids are fans and they're just trying to, get their ball signed. The
and did you see the Dodger fans fighting during the home run derby in the stands?
Oh yeah, they always fight.
Go Peoples.
Yeah, we fight. Shout out to Juan Soto for winning the home run derby, but yeah.
Hey now.
We fight. We fighting. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's some summertime madness. People are losing their minds.
I think that inflation, prices of everything,
the heat. I mean, people are losing.
They're getting hot in places that haven't been hot before.
Right.
Like
Look at Europe.
East Europe, man.
Europe is going through it. People are dying out there because of the heat, literally. Yeah.
And some of those towns got air conditioning, and
stuff is going crazy.
It's a lot. So let's talk about our aces.
Poor girls.
Man. A shout out to Natalie. She did purchase me my new Kelsey Plum AllStar shirt.
Oh, nice.
Which I love.
I like that. Very cool.
I mean, Kelsey Plum pretty much has most of the good news lately with the Aces, but they had 1-3 on the road. They came home yesterday, played the Dream.
Right.
The Dream are a different team than when they started. They got Ryan Howard, the rookie. She scored 24 points.
Yeah, she's
Tiffany
balling.
Hines had a season high of 31. Our girls were not playing defense. They were down by 17 points in the first quarter. Hamby had 0 points the entire game.
I know. I saw that in the box score. What the heck was going on? Did you watch it?
I watched a majority of, except for the fourth quarter, I think. And It was lack of defense. It was just that they had gone so far behind. They were just trying to play catch up because the second, third, and fourth quarters, they were only being out. They only outscored by 1 point or outscored the Dream by 1 point. So it
That's
wasn't
insane.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. They do play again tomorrow against the Fever here in Las Vegas. And then Saturday, they play at home as well against the Sparks, HBCU night. So
Saturday.
make sure, try and get out there, root on these ladies. It's the push to get into the playoffs. We're at the second half of the season now.
And sadly, we play that Commissioner's Cup game in Chicago.
Yeah, for sure. That's happening too. I did want to shout out Kelsey Plum, of course, because she did finally surpass Becky Hammon's 3 points made record. So she had, I think it's 82 or 83 now, and Becky Hammon had 80 in a season.
That's dope. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Also, Kelsey is the new brand. Is a brand. What is it? A brand? What are you?
Ambassador?
She partnered. Yeah, ambassador. She partnered with GSTQ. It's a female-owned women's sports line. The clothes are made for women and by women. These are most of the clothes I think we see her when we see some of the pregame fits of her in the pants, sometimes the blazers and the short shirts. So she's excited for that. It sounds like the woman that designs it, Danny Garcia, that owns the brand, is an awesome person to be working with. So this is pretty cool. I also read an article because people had done an interview with her about the clothing line, and they were talking about the trophy, the MVP trophy, and it's tiny size. And she had said that she didn't really notice it at first. She had a lot of other things in her mind when she got it. She said that it was light and feathery, and she said that she hoped she didn't break it. And then of course, once she saw the comparison to like Stephen Curry's MVP trophy and even all the NBA MVP trophies from years past, she was like, yeah, that's not a good look. So, she took it with a grain of salt. Like she was enjoying the commentary by her teammates that were making fun of her and how she was holding it. But
I mean, you come on now. You mean to tell me you had to look at pictures and find out how the NBA's MVP? You're not seeing what these MVP trophies look like beforehand?
I think she just, she was trying to be
understand
nice
you're surreal
it,
and everything is very euphoric for you because you just got announced All-Star MVP, but come on.
Yeah.
You know what your neighbors across the pond are doing.
Yeah.
You know these men's trophies are bigger. Stop it. I didn't realize it was you saving face. I understand you don't want to make Kathy Engelbert mad. I get it.
But Kathy knows better. She should have done
She
better.
does. They're out of line for that. They were totally wrong for that. She could have clowned. She should have clowned. That'd be like, I was expecting something a little bit bigger.
We could have a discussion about this every show, and it would always have more topics to derive from it, because it's insane that
do
they
the right
had
thing, Kathy. That was wrong.
But last little thing that you pointed out to me when we were discussing the aces that I wanted to bring up to kind of get your input is that, we all know that Kelsey and Darren Waller are dating.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that Darren Waller on his available nights comes to Aces games to watch his lady play.
Yeah.
And what happens during those games?
I think it's a distraction. He's fine.
I mean, she still plays good, but I feel like that's when the Aces lose. The Aces lose.
This is the first time she played good. That other game was Father's Day when they were almost down against a team that was like 2 and whatever. I forgot what team we were playing. Oh, the Lynx. Yeah, it was a distraction. She was showing out. And I get it. I'd have a fine guy sitting sideline and I'd be like showing out for him too. But again, you got to focus on the game. I don't want him to Jessica Simpson this thing, okay? I don't like any of this.
Or Kendall Jenner it. I don't we can't have any of that.
I want him to, when he's not there, her performance is on. When he's there, she did great with her 3-point game and getting those accolades. And it was great that her man was there to cheer her on, but I don't want him to be a distraction. I'm distracted.
Maybe he just maybe he shouldn't sit like in Gucci room. Maybe he needs to sit like, and
maybe he needs to sit in the skybox,
a couple rows behind. Yeah, get a skybox, get the view, have a party. I don't know. But we'll see. So again, they are playing Thursday and Saturday here in Las Vegas.
See Thursday night,
7 p.m. Yes. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I mean, that'll be great.
Battle for Vegas.
Talk about it.
It was pretty cool. Shout out to Beast Mode Las Vegas. Shout out to Marisha Sapp and Brandy Sapp. We appreciate you guys for the tickets. I mean, ladies had a good time. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah. So, well, it first started off. They had a bunch of stuff happening. They had, I don't know if they were Blue Angels, but they had some planes fly across. They also had like 4 guys, I guess, jumped out of the plane and were parachuting down. Here's just one of them. It was pretty incredible. Plus, it was windy. Windy is all get out. So it was. I don't even know how these guys landed on the field, but yeah.
That's
I
pretty
still
cool.
don't. Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 of them, and you really saw them shaking and going way back and forth, and we're wondering, are these guys going to make it? Are we going to have to hear about them landing in the parking lot? Like,
like, are they going to make their target drop or what?
Right. Like, it was a lot. It was great to see Brian Salmon, our guy, B Sal. He was hosting it. He had his own uniform. I thought he was going to play, but he didn't play. He was literally the MC for the entire night.
Oh, okay.
It was great seeing him on. He did a great job hosting. So good luck to him. So Team Riley, the Golden Knights team, beat Josh Jacobs, the Raiders team, 27-7. It was like a low scoring game until I want to say it was like the 4th or 5th inning, and then both teams scored like 15 runs. It was crazy.
That's good.
So it was a great event. It was nice to see like Schmitty back, and Revo was back in Vegas. Marshawn Lynch was here and played for Team Jacobs. I don't know if anyone else saw this. I don't know how you couldn't, because we were sitting farther back. We found some lounge chairs to sit back in, you know, that little area above like right field. You can kind of find your own seats and kind of hang out. I caught it. I hadn't seen anyone else show it yet, but it's typical Marshawn Lynch behavior. And it was probably the first time I've ever seen anyone drink and smoke on the field of Las Vegas ballpark.
Dog, that's so unfair. You know, we can't drink and smoke in the park, but he can. The celebrity privilege is real.
It's the beast mode way, you know? Like,
they're not going to say anything to him.
And he cared, and I just caught that one when he was smoking, but he wasn't smoking the entire time, but he had a cup or a can in his hand the entire time. When put it down next to the base. When he was at second base, he put it down next to the base there. When he was at first base, he put it down next to the base. I mean,
we can't smoke and drink inside the thing, you know. We can't sit in the stands and smoke and drink, but he can on the field. I still call that, man. It's not fair.
But Battle for Vegas, I believe, was sold out. I think they had like 10,000 fans there. Here's a small video as well as a picture of us and the ladies with the I haven't seen the Las Vegas ballpark. I haven't gone to a game when it's been that full. It was pretty impressive.
Oh, that's good.
But it was windy, and we had possible thunderstorms happening. So I think that, you know, it was crazy. It was a crazy weekend. I went to that. Got the free jersey
those
on Saturday
nice.
night.
I saw you guys just pick with those.
And Weeks gave me his for you. So these were the free jerseys we got. So shout out to the Aviators. You know, I love me a free promo. So we got a jersey for you. Although it was interesting because, you know, we're used to getting like the freebies from the Aces where you can kind of pick your size. Natalie wasn't super happy that we all had to wear extra large.
Well, she made it look cute.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you just make it work. You make it
work. She made it look cute.
Exactly.
I just want a jersey. Exactly. I think it's super dope. I like it. Oh, thanks, Weeks. Shout out to John Weeks.
What's up, Brandy? It was super fun. I know you guys had a blast. We appreciate you again for those tickets and Beast.
Hey, Brandy.
Yeah, make sure you guys go check them out down the Mandalay Bay Place shops. Good stuff in there. Always, you know.
I gotta check her out.
Marshawn is nuts, and we love him. Listen,
he
the whole time
but I
man, listen,
bias on that.
Get down on the field with him and just chill.
We can't go to the ballpark and drink and smoke.
They need to have a Marshawn Lynch night where we could all just do that. Just everybody get down on the field. Enjoy.
Yeah, like
it's hilarious.
Figure it out.
So
treasure.
William Carlson was named MVP. They raised over $200,000 for local charities, which was the big reason for it. And then Team Riley also won the home run derby as well with 36 home runs. And there was amazing fireworks at the end of the game. So here's what I got. When we got there, the parking lot was already closed. And I'm like, how is it closed? Like, there's so much room for parking back there behind Las Vegas Boulevard. What I didn't realize, so I haven't gone to a game where they had fireworks, is that they close off an entire section of the parking lot just for the fireworks. They had fireworks for like a good 10 minutes straight. Nonstop. It was like the 4th of July. It was good. Brandy said, if you Marshawn, you can't. I know. I see that. Listen.
Yeah, listen. Celebrity life has its privileges. I'm not saying I'm a smoker. I'm just saying, like, for those that are in that smoking community of his, like, they can't go to Aviators games and do that. I love that he has that privilege, but doggone it.
I'm surprised he wasn't passing it around at some point.
I feel like if anytime Marshawn's there, they should let carte blanche happen. What's the difference? Yeah. I'm just trying to be fair.
Just being helpful for the people out there that are 420.
Yeah, part of that community. Like, you should just be fair. If you know Sean, it's like you go out to see Snoop Dogg. You know what he does. Let the fans
let it happen. Let it all take place.
Let the experience go. Let it go. You let his fly. What's the difference? Ain't causing no major pollution.
It was a good time. It was a really good time. So,
they just have a section. You don't have to be around the kids. I get it. Kids are probably there. Don't want them, in that. But have a section designated off to the side of the field.
Beast mode side. The beast
mode side. Something. Come on. Boy, they let that fly, didn't they?
Oh, she said it was a black and mild. Okay.
Oh, it was black and mild. Okay, we'll say that.
Yeah. Either way.
Still though, they can't smoke black and mild either.
That's good. But anyway, it was good time.
You love to see it though, because Sean.
I know I loved it. It was so.
Sean is very
so
zero F's, and
it was
I love that
him.
He can do that. He's very zero F's and just a silent guy with it, and I just love that he can do that. So
yeah,
it's cool.
So for all those that are the free promo lovers like I am, I think the team is out for a little while, or maybe on the road. They had the huge homestead here, our Aviators. On August 2nd, they have a Reyes de Playa bobblehead night, which is a Tuesday. Wednesday again is Bark in the Park. Thursday's $2 beer night. But Saturday, August 6th, is the back to school lunch bag. So they have an Aviators, a back to school lunch bag.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Finally, the kids go back to school.
They're about to. I just don't want that traffic again, man. When the kids, for some reason, it feels like parents
the
take
school zones turn on.
The summers off too, because I feel like traffic is more even without. It's just like, I don't know. It's too much. No. I live by 2 schools, so it's always extra people, extra parking, parents picking up their kids every day, dropping them off. But yeah. So also big things here in Las Vegas. Allegiant Stadium has been the home of soccer and football.
Oh yeah. I saw footage of that.
And this weekend, there was, I think, 2 matches last weekend on Friday, Saturday. There's again 2 matches this Friday and Saturday. I think it's Juventus.
I think so. But I saw footage of people that went. That was amazing.
And let me tell you, on Saturday, Real Madrid plays FC Barcelona. Those tickets, the cheapest ticket is like $250.
I believe it. That soccer is real.
Man.
And people are coming to town for it too.
They are coming to town.
I had no idea what's going on until I checked friends' stories and people were there. I'm like, oh my God, that's right. It's the football tournament. Yes, soccer is here.
Soccer is here. Yeah, it's a wild one.
And shout out to the Allegiant for being the most profitable arena.
Yes,
as of last year.
I did see that too.
We'll take that. 119 million, 191 million. We'll take that.
Yeah, because they got the highest. They had the highest seats.
Yeah, and they're going to be high again this season. I can only imagine what the New Year's Day game is going to be costing. I can only imagine against San Francisco 49ers. Yeah.
What's up, Goose? Donnell's going to be there for the Friday match.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Enjoy. Let us know how that goes.
Have a blast.
Yeah, soccer games for sure are serious.
Mm-hmm.
I also wanted to point
They
out
are.
because I love my high rollers, the senior dance team for the Aces.
Oh, I do
Well,
too. I got to
so
talk to the ladies. They're so cute.
yes, the lights. So they have a back to school drive. So if you bring any school supplies, they play at home next Wednesday, 7:30. If you bring any school supplies, you'll get a free general admission ticket to the match that day. So they're playing at
Oh.
7:30 versus San Antonio FC. But check this out. Halftime on Wednesday's game is the Golden Gals. So this
Oh,
is a
cute.
senior Pom Pom troupe that will perform at halftime. All these ladies, if you check out their website, it's pretty cute. All the ladies are pretty much over 60. Some of them look phenomenal.
They look great.
I know. So it's pretty amazing. These ladies are going to be performing at halftime at the Lights game. So if you're there next Wednesday,
love it.
please look for them. Give us a video. I'm gonna have to hit up Llama Dude or something, see if he can take some pictures for us for this halftime show. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh my God, I love that. Look at the little palms.
I know the little pom poms. It was
That's
too
cute.
adorable.
Golden Gals.
All-Star game was yesterday. The home run derby was on Monday. Of course, my Mariners are 14 wins straight.
Yeah.
Playing on Friday at home versus a sold-out crowd to try and win 15 and tie our franchise record for streaks.
Man,
we're hoping to push it, make 16, but
if that is not a great scene to be at, to see the Mariners try to go for 15.
Or to even get to 16 and break it. So they have a long homestead coming up. But really, it was all about Julio Rodriguez, the famous 21-year-old sensation. He's bringing back the Ken Griffey vibe to the Mariners. Even Ken Griffey had to take pictures of J-Rod at All-Star during the home run derby. So he actually made it to the finals. He had beat out the former two-time champ Pete Alonso in the second round. He took down Seager in the first round. He had like 31 and like 32 home runs in the first two rounds. I think what people realize is that when it comes to that championship, the final round, you're kind of losing, losing momentum.
That man Juan Soto came in and was nope,
but he only won by one. He won by one home run.
I know.
Yeah, so
we want him.
Congrats to Juan Soto, who himself is only like 23 years old. So
I know.
It was obvious that the Major League Baseball home run derby is in good hands. Like these two young guns are coming. They're going to keep it going for a while until they decide to give it up to the rest of the younger ones coming up beneath them. But it was great to see. I enjoyed the home run derby.
Shout out to the Dodger fans.
Yeah,
shout out to them
Dodger
saying future Dodger to Juan Soto, chanting that and him turning around smiling.
Look at Meredith might want to try and take that too.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of some people. Listen.
We would love that.
Speaking of Juan Soto, this guy turns down $440 million 15-year deal with the Nationals on Saturday. He has to be in LA on Monday for the home run derby. Washington does not charter him a flight. He has to fly commercial after their game in Atlanta on Sunday afternoon. He's in the airport. He doesn't even get into LA until 1:30 in the morning. But clearly that didn't matter because he still took home the championship, the home run derby championship. And shout out to my girl Litzy because she is the biggest Bad Bunny fan I know. And one of those chains he has on is from Bad Bunny, who was there rooting all these guys on. So it was.
And his tickets aren't too bad for out here either.
Huh?
His tickets for the show out here aren't too bad either. He's coming out here.
Well, yeah, she's doing Allegiant Stadium. I think it's in September.
Yeah, the tickets are fairly decent too.
Well, 200, I think so. Well, she wanted to be, she wanted to be close. She got.
Well, that's not bad for close because upper deck is like 100 and something. Still not too bad. Yeah. And shout out to Clayton Kershaw too for striking out Ohtani. Yeah, that was a dream match for him to go up against the legend Clayton Kershaw, and he couldn't hit. I understand it. Clayton Kershaw is that dude. And so, it's probably one of those monumental things that you never get to see. And to able to see that during the MLB All-Star was just fascinating and fantastic. But, Ohtani is still that guy. But going up against that Kershaw, I'm telling you, he still got it.
Yeah.
He still got it.
He does.
Respect
And
is
I
given.
also wanted to shout out, I don't know, where's the picture? I thought I had it in here. Oh, yeah. Our former guest, Rob Parker,
Oh yeah, I saw
MLBbro.com,
him with the
had
Jackie
his
Robinsons.
dunk Jackie Robinsons on before they even hit sale. I think that was today when they came up, or yesterday.
No, they
but,
came out on the 19th. They came out on Monday. I didn't get them.
Yeah. So he was there fresh to death in his Jackie Robinsons.
I knew he'd get them.
You know he would.
Got a Nike team over there. Somebody from Nike.
And also shout out, Mookie Becks showed up to the AllStar game pregame in his we need more black people in the stadium, which was dope.
We sure do. And more the MLB. And that's been a big conversation of the percentage level of black athletes in the MLB. It's very low. And to champion Jackie Robinson and celebrate him and his legacy, it's crazy that we're not having these kids in baseball.
Yeah.
Run, catch, throw.
I mean, and he makes the most money.
Listen, I always say this. If I had boys, if I had kids, I'd be putting them in baseball. Forget
and
that
the longevity of the sport itself.
And football noise, I'd be putting them in baseball.
Man, listen.
I mean, we got to get that kind of catalyst going again.
Yeah.
And they can't, and shout out to the Afro-Latinas, but we don't see that. You know what I mean?
Sure. I don't think they
We got to have more of us. I agree, Goose. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why are you guys not out there hitting the ball? I know it's hot outside, but I'm just saying, even in the spring, I used to see kids playing in the park all the time at the baseball diamond.
Just like you pick up a basketball to go to play in the park, you can pick up a baseball and a bat.
Inexpensive sport to have, inexpensive thing to see. The last time I saw it, where we were seeing baseball players are at HBCUs. When you have those baseball teams, they're slowly starting to get integrated. But back in the 90s, you had black baseball players that are playing like at Southern and other schools, and seeing that was great. But then it's now this decline, and I don't get what's going on. So yeah. And shout out to Rhonda Robinson, who they saluted too over at that MLB, looking amazing. How old? 92?
Almost. I think she's about to turn 100. I think it was her 100th birthday, like today or yesterday. Yes. I did want to share this too. So if you would have bet $100 on the Mariners, the very first game of the 14-game streak, and rolled it over to the money line every game, you'd have $657,000 just by putting $100 in that first game and rolling it over on the money line. Oh God, no. I mean, let's be honest. Who really thought the Mariners were going to hit 14, 10? I mean, the streak of this, magnitude. But what's funny is that a lot of people from Seattle are showing this meme of when that fight took place. Who were they fighting against? I forgot.
Oh, that big brawl.
Yeah, but it was after that brawl that all this changed. When that brawl happened, they haven't lost.
Yeah.
Took it out. So.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know. There's a new ESPN documentary too. The Derek Jeter, The Captain, starts on Monday.
Yeah,
it started on Monday. I'm gonna check.
I gotta watch it.
Seems interesting. Yeah. Seems like there was a little bit of drama in the Yankees pinstripes.
Oh yeah, we know that. We know that. Ain't everything peaches and cream over there with the Steinbrenners and the Yanks. Come on. I want to see all that drama. But you mentioned another documentary that's coming out on Netflix. I need you to go ahead and share that real quick.
Okay,
I'm so over it.
I am so ready for this. Because this was such major news. Like, I couldn't even
20 years ago
back again. This was, I think it was like 2012. So we all know the story of Manti Te'o. So back into that. So this is a former Notre Dame linebacker. He was there. I think they were going into like the championship or something too. He had a fake girlfriend hoax that he basically, which I didn't realize is that there's a fake girlfriend hoax, right? We thought it was a hoax, but it came to be more of him being catfished. Yeah. And when I don't want to play the trailer because I don't want to get banned from YouTube or anything. But if you watch the trailer, we'll put a link up in our group later. It really explains, like, there was a gentleman, I believe, who was faking to be this girl that was his girlfriend. But then after, people digging after the death of her, that she was never really a person. Anyways, the actual documentary comes out August 16th.
Is Neve going to be talking on this?
Oh my God. I don't think it's an official catfished, but apparently
he needed to be spearheading this whole situation. That probably would pique my interest more. But this is something you're telling me from 10 years ago. I have long forgotten.
I
was
just
like, oh,
I
we have
need
to redredge
closure. I
this?
still was like, wait, what?
Do we have to really redredge
How do
this?
you, huh? Oh yeah, this is gonna be on my to-do watch. So
I
yeah.
can't believe it. I'm like, we literally have to redredge this whole situation. I've forgotten long about that.
Heather, look at she said I'm mad they made a whole special. I can't
I
believe
am
it can.
too. Like, I can't
But what I
believe
think is I
this.
feel like it's like a series. So my thing is that you had enough content to not only just do 1 hour or something, but you got a series.
Why did we do this immediately when it was going on?
I don't know. Because all things come to light after the fact.
Donnell said the guy was in love too. I couldn't tell him nothing.
Was heartbroken. Oh man, listen, it's gonna be good.
I'm just
and some other
why now? Why now? Why pick at the wound? Why
because
now?
it's a streaming. Because back in 2012, no one was stuck at home watching Netflix all day. I mean, we were still turning in video
Here we go.
DVDs via mail. So now is the time. Now
I thought it was bad when they were doing the Marilyn Monroe thing. I mean, another documentary on this chick. Like, we've seen so many levels to this. Now you got this Manti Te'o. Boy, the distractions just keep coming and
in
coming.
some other NFL news beyond him and that, Jimmy G finally got the official okay to start looking for a trade. So we should see how that goes. It's being said the Browns aren't interested, although they might have been a landing spot for him. Who knows where the Jimmy G train will go?
You have any predictions?
I don't. I mean, I think Seattle's just over the whole QB situation. They're just going to deal with what they got. I don't know where he could go. I
don't either.
It was funny because when I was watching the news about it, they were like, Jimmy G's officially single.
Maybe the Jets? I don't know. I don't want to insult him like that, but I don't know.
Oh,
man. Wouldn't be I don't know.
I don't know. So we got some teams that are making some changes to their uniforms, either temporary or for a couple games. Like the Giants, they're bringing back the 80s, 90s look with the blue, with the Giants on the helmet, no longer the NY.
Right.
A lot of Giants fans are really excited about that. Then you've got listen, the Carolina, this is hot. The black helmet with the all black. Panther fans went crazy. They want this uniform all season long.
Yeah, and that's like a matte black helmet too. It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, their colors have always been nice anyway, but this
one really hits.
Yeah, listen. Now, if McCaffrey can perform this season and not get injured,
you see, they took Lamar Jackson off the top 10 quarterback list. Now he's not even in the top 10. He's feeling some type of way too. Yeah, he took his issues to Twitter about it as well.
Man, listen. And there's rumors now that Darren Waller is ready for more money.
Oh,
and he still has 2 years in his contract. But, Carr got paid. Adams got paid. Crosby got paid.
And go ahead and pay this man. Like, I don't want to lose him. He's one of the best tight ends in the league.
I think if he has one more year, I mean, I don't know.
Pay him.
Definitely if you want to keep him here.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. They need to pay this man. What are we stalling on?
Donnell said they'll be in Seattle. Back to Jimmy G. Yeah, of course. We don't have no money for nobody. Let us just keep what we got.
Yeah, you guys are in the dark ages right now, sadly.
Hey, just let it happen. Just let it happen. Let's talk. Speaking of the Seahawks real quick, these are the prices for the tickets in Germany for the Seahawks-Bucks game. Clearly not just for the Seahawks. But we're looking at a minimum of $600, maximum in the suites of like $30,000.
Where are these people that have all this kind of money at?
Do Germans got like money like this? Is it because you don't get football there often that you're going to ball out for this game?
I need to know where they are.
$600?
I need to find these people.
I was talking to my girlfriend that has season tickets for the Seahawks and was like, you better talk to your people about buying some $100 tickets for that and just reselling them, because the way these prices are going, you can make back your whole season of tickets if you can get tickets over here.
Well, doggone it. That's how much the season tickets are for the Seahawks, a couple $1,000s.
I mean, I don't know what seat. I'm sure for some seats, if you have some seats, they are. But I'm saying like some of those seats, the cheapest was $600.
She can make her money back off a cold game.
Well, we don't got the PSL like the Raiders.
Yeah, that's why I'm like looking at them. I'm like, that's how much the season tickets cost for Seahawks. Like, is that cheap? Okay, but I want to know who these people are for these German games. Like, I need to know Where's this money
Where's that
coming
money
from?
coming from? And
Y'all
I
gas
did
is
check.
higher than the gas out here. Let
We
alone y'all
did
got
check. The
$600 to buy
euro
tickets.
is less than $1, so $600 was like 560 some euros.
Come on. Where's the money?
Show
Who
me
has
the money.
this? Who's buying these?
What is it?
What American is buying these?
Buy me one. Buy me the plane ticket out there too while you're at it.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted to go out there, but dang, I'm glad I didn't choose that as my game for this season.
I'm glad you didn't too, because you might not even make it. These flights keep getting canceled.
I probably
left and right. You wouldn't have made
I'd
it.
probably be stuck in Germany.
Yeah, you might need to stay right where you are.
That's not a
for
place
a
I need to be. Listen,
don't you don't want to get stuck.
Tell me twice.
Or delayed.
I got enough stuff happening here.
People getting delayed just to flights to California. 2-hour delays just to go to California.
Alaska has an issues. I know. What was the other one? American was having issues.
They're all having issues.
It's a lot. It's tough.
It's a crapshoot.
That's why I drove home to Seattle, because I was like, I'm not chancing out. Let me just go home and relax.
It's a crapshoot to get on a plane right now. It's a roll of the dice. Yeah, it says it's a full flight, but you don't know if you're going to take off or not.
You don't know. So James Harden finally signed with 76ers, got him a 2-year deal, $68 million.
He took a pay cut, which he should have.
Well, he wasn't playing worth the last year, so prove your point.
Value.
Prove it.
Seeing how these guys are out there are not. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not the bargaining chips they used to be. Not to mention, you came back stocky as all get out.
Very stocky, and for your, I mean, not like he's a very tall. I mean, he's not tall, like not huge, like, you know, he's not 6'6". He's what, 6'1", 6'2",
something like that. But
and he was very round.
Yeah.
LeBron played in the Drew League on Saturday.
Oh,
there was a meme that was like, can you imagine getting off your shift at Blockbuster, going to your game for Drew League, and you got to guard James, you got to guard LeBron James? Like, can you imagine? Because, you know, some of these guys in the Drew League, they're, you know, working regular jobs and get off work and come down and play, and you got LeBron, you got to play for. He played the entire game, scored 42 points, and I think they only won by, I think, 4 or 5 points. Like they didn't blow him out either. So
what was with Kyrie not wanting to play in the Drew League?
I don't know.
He's being adamant of not wanting to play in it. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I'd heard about that.
I did not hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Portland Trailblazers, though, for winning the Summer League.
Getting that first ring.
Yeah, they FaceTimed Dame Lillard. He was laid up at a pool.
What?
Like, oh, y'all won? I didn't even know you guys won. Okay.
He had no idea.
He had no idea. He was like, I'm at the pool. Y'all won? Really? Oh my God. Okay. That's what's up.
He lounged in his summer vacation.
He was. His wife was lounging on him or whoever. And yeah. They FaceTimed him. He was at the pool. He was like, oh, y'all did win. That was funny. His reaction.
That's hilarious. But that's good for them.
Yeah,
all those boys get a nice ring, get some, you know,
feel like champions.
Get some hardware. Get something better than an MVP trophy for the WNBA.
Feel like champions for once.
I
know the ring is better than the WNBA MVP trophy. That's terrible. Oh gosh.
So Russell Westbrook, he leaves his longtime agent, and the way they made it sound over irreconcilable differences, I'm like, is this a divorce then? Like, did you guys have? Is this like married? I guess so.
Pretty much, because he had him for most of his career.
Yeah.
I mean, to kind of guide him and stuff. And sometimes, you know, when they're trying to help you make money moves and you don't agree with it, it's kind of one of those things. And I thought maybe he'd go to Clutch Sports, but then there was rumors that he and LeBron weren't getting along. They're frenemies now. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of drama.
Well, I guess they were sitting separate or something, a summer league or something. But then, of course, I guess as a Monday, they had a 3-way call with AD, and they made a pact to make this work. So welcome to the 2022-23 Lakers season. Is the same.
Yeah, I'm going on FMLA. I already told you. I don't even care.
Submitted your paperwork early for approval, right?
Yeah, I think I got approved. They know my stress level can't take it. So I'm just going to sit back and, you know, be a spectator. Not going to get all hyped. If I catch a game, great. If I happen to turn to something else, oh well. I'll catch the score later.
Donnell said the same.
Yeah, I have to take a leave of absence. This is getting ridiculous. Until they get these old guys off this team and they move into the future with the rest of these young Tito's and teams, and I see some real action going on, then I'll come back. But
Maybe
by
you'll
that
think about it.
point, hopefully Vegas will have a team. And it's rumored, I've heard that in the streets that LeBron possibly will be able to purchase a franchise and bring it to Vegas. And if that
Well, that would
happens,
be worth
then
it for you, yeah.
I'll be going that way. I'll still be a
All
Laker
right.
fan, but I'll definitely go for the home team all day.
All right. Okay. So let's get into some sneaker drops. There was some
Cool.
stuff coming out, yeah, for
All
sure.
right, let's see it.
So tomorrow, Travis Scott at a Jordan 1 Lows.
Who in the world already went
The
online
Sail and Ride Rocks.
Oh, these are the sales?
Sail and Ride Rocks.
So who already went online on Bleacher Kicks? Whoever follows BR Kicks, somebody has already bought 23 pairs of these. How does that happen?
Have some kind of like, maybe they own a store or something, own a sneaker
How does
store.
that happen though? The release is not even out. How do you do that?
That's how you can always buy them on resale sites. You can buy them on StockX like a month before they get released because somebody has access to them. 23
pairs though? Can we stop hoarding the sneakers?
I already
$150 a pop and you take 23 of them? Stop hoarding the sneakers, man.
So these are out tomorrow. Get your alerts on. Start scrolling through your sneakers app and the articles.
Jesus.
These ones are interesting. This is, and maybe you can help me, Staud, STAUD.
Oh, I like
with
them,
the New Balance, the XC72. These also come out tomorrow. I wasn't aware of the Staud brand. These are kind of nice.
Oh, no. We have the Staud women's brand at Nordstrom. It's amazing. Okay. It's very eclectic. It's like the great colorway is fitting to the brand. I like them.
It kind of gives me like a Lacoste feel.
Yeah, I like
just the colors and
with
stuff.
That in on the side, that almost gave me a New Balance type of situation. But I do like those. And they are New
Balance.
These are
New Balance.
Yeah, so that's
it's the collaboration.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty
cool.
The
soles, I like all of that.
Mm-hmm. You've also got the Air Max 97s, the black and university red. These will come out on the 26th.
Yeah,
I'm not a big 97 fan, but
I'm not a 97 person at all. So
they almost look kind of like golf cleats with the bottom there. If you see that, I don't know.
The sole does look a little bumpy.
Listen, I don't know if your mom wears sneakers much, but if you got an AKA in your life, I feel like these might be the shoe. The Dunk Lows, the wash teal and beach coral with the snakeskin accents. These come out on the 27th. These are pretty hot. I love this beach coral look. I love the beach coral too.
Yeah, but their colors are that salmon pink.
Right. I mean,
so is it really,
I'm just saying, like in
coral?
general, it's kind of like,
kind of looks like it, but yeah, I like those.
Not to match, but it gives you the vibe.
It's a cool colorway. I like the snakeskin embossed on it. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they made them in a white, I think my mom would be all over it.
Yeah, they're cute though.
Sorry,
cute.
Mom. Didn't mean to put the size out on blast.
Putting Mama Threads on blast.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ignore that.
I'm gonna need a wide too. Shoot, these dunks, man.
Really? Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's summertime. I'm just bloated and my feet spread and it's hot. So
yeah, no, I hear you.
You think it's like you're pregnant. Thank God I'm not. But I'm just saying. The narrow
most of those are definitely
working.
Some Air AKA.
Yeah.
We also got the Nike Air Force One mids. The reverse panda is going everywhere apparently. So these are the reverse pandas for the Air Force mids. These are coming out on the 27th as well. I do like the stitching around the Nike swoosh, but I don't do Air Forces. So
and I don't do mids. So
yeah.
They can cancel that out.
All right, these ones are hilarious.
Shoe looks heavy as heck. It looks like
it looks like it.
And
probably
then
gonna put an extra 10 pounds on you.
Come on.
You have to take those shoes off before you weigh in at the doctor's office because you're gonna be an easy 10 pounds heavier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like you'd add another 10 pounds to that.
Yeah, listen,
heavy
that's
shoes.
Something you can do. That's something you can do.
I wear those in the winter to go in the. I don't know.
That's like in the wintertime I go to the doctor's office, I'm wearing boots. I'm taking my boots off.
Where's the lighter shoes at? Where's the soft butter leather when we need it?
Yeah.
I just can't with these heavy shoes.
Not everybody lives in Vegas and is sweaty hot. Although everybody is getting that heat. So these ones, bear with me now. We all remember the Gobstoppers, right?
I love those. I just had some the other day.
Me too. So these shoes aren't edible, so please don't lick them like Jimmy Fallon. But these are the Jimmy Fallon MSCH Gobstopper. These come out on the 28th. So that top left picture is how they come. and these will wear off in color as you wear them. So as you get wear on your shoe, the colors start to appear like a
He can keep those. What is this?
You know, these are some skater shoes, really.
No, that's disrespectful to the skaters. What is this? Is this?
But I mean, a lot of his ads, shoes? All the pictures he was showing were him on like a skate park. I
get that he's trying to target a skate culture, but what is this? He would have been better off partnering with Vans. What is this, hypercolor?
I mean, you know, you've got people doing Disney and random 80s cartoons and the different, you know, fast food meals and candy.
I get what's out there, but these ain't it.
It's what's happening.
These are not it. These ain't it.
It's definitely not.
Sorry, Jimmy. I love you, but these ain't it. You could have done a Roots collab and did a better sneaker or something. Come on, Jimmy. That's what I'm saying, Jimmy. Come on. And hideouts, right?
Yeah, hideous.
Hideous. I couldn't read. Yeah. I'd hide out in them too.
All right, last but not least, the Air Jordan 1 Low OG, the UNC, of course.
Let's go Carolina.
Yes. Yeah, now, hopefully they come with more than one lace. Hopefully they come with the Carolina blue lace as well. I didn't get a chance to research that.
If not, I'll go get me some.
Listen.
I'll put red on it. I'll freak those things so tough.
Freak it, girl.
I would, but I wouldn't freak them Gobstopper sneakers, whatever he's talking about. What you mean? What are we doing in these streets? Everybody just thinks they can put out a sneaker. Stop it and calm down.
Everybody. Hey, listen, we are back with Adopted Dog segment. Shout out to Animal Help Alliance. Shout out to Lexi Johnson and Amanda Johnson, Tilly's Fosters, who continuously take care of so many foster dogs, animals out there. Oh, this is the wrong one. Wait, that's not Conrad. Where's my picture of?
I thought that was Conrad. Didn't we see Conrad last time?
Yes. Look it. I gotta put this. Hang on. Where is my picture? I gotta find it because I gotta. You got
pictures of Gobstoppers, but you can't find the cute little dogs.
I had the dog picture.
Save that slide.
Oh, foul! Where is my picture of her?
What kind of dog is she?
She is a bully mix. She's a cute little girl.
Oh.
And why? See that. This is it. I messed it up. I'm sorry. So that's the right dog. It's just the wrong name. So ignore.
What's the name of the dog?
So it's Sissy. Sissy's 1 year old. Please ignore. I didn't get a chance to. Apparently, it didn't save. It's a 1-year-old bully mix. Okay, Sissy is good with all people and all kids. She needs a yard, so no apartments, people.
Okay.
And she should hopefully be, and she should be the only dog. So this is Sissy. She's a year old. She's a bully mix. She's adorable. She loves humans. She loves kids. Should only be the only pet in the house, and hopefully you guys should have a yard. So if you're interested in Sissy, this is Sissy. Apologies again. Reach out to animalhelpalliance.org to fill out an application.
Sissy's cute. Sissy got
she cute?
Sissy got that mug like try me.
She's like, hey.
She does. I like Sissy.
She's super cute. She is really, really
cute.
Sissy's
like, try me, honey. I like to be pet on. I like to be hugged. Smile.
Donnell said, real quick, the PGA Tour is in trouble. Okay, y'all continue.
Yeah. It's been in trouble. What was the situation that was going on with that?
I know players were going to the other.
Yeah, what was the other thing?
Arabian,
Tiger was all
league or
something. Yeah.
Tiger couldn't even make it past like the second round or something.
We're gonna have to get my boy Kendall Murphy back on and talk about
get
that.
Kendall. PGA, get Kendall on. We need to hear about that.
We're gonna talk to him about this. Yeah.
You know, I'm only good for Top Golf and golf cart drives, so I'm not.
I'm only good for Scandia when it was around and the Kiss miniature golf.
Yeah.
With the black light.
It's Live. It's the Live Golf is taking over.
Oh, Live Golf. Yes. Well, they're not too happy about that Live Golf. It's about time somebody comes in for some comp, you know?
Yeah, it's like Monopoly out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all, that's our show. We've had a great one. We hopefully you had enjoyed it. If you are just catching it, feel free to hang out, watch the replay here on Facebook, replay on YouTube or on Twitter. And if not, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Girlchatsports and follow us, of course, on all social media. Join our group on Facebook. Yes. Say hello. We appreciate you. Thanks, Goose. We appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for everybody joining the chat tonight.
Yeah, good times. And we'll catch y'all next Wednesday.
Yes, we are out.
Bye.